Good day everyone, my name is Graphics. Now let's look at this exercise that says that given that alpha and beta are the roots 3x squared minus x minus 5 equals to 0, form the equation whose roots are 2 alpha minus 1 over beta and 2 beta minus 1 over alpha. Now what you do, like I always say, is that you first of all get your alpha plus beta and you get your alpha minus alpha beta. So solution, we know very well that 3x squared minus x minus 5 equal to 0 is similar to ax squared plus bx plus c equals to what? 0. Now by comparing coefficients, we find out that my quotient of x squared is a and quotient of x squared here is what? Is 3. And for x, we also notice that quotient of x here is b, quotient of x here is what? Minus 1. The 1 here is silent. Then for c, which is a constant, we report that it is what? Minus 5. And we know that alpha plus beta is equals to minus b over a. And what is b? B is minus 1, right? So we're having minus 1. What is a? A is 3, so we're having 1 all over 3, because minus times minus is plus. And we also know that alpha beta will give us c over a. And what is c? C is minus 5. And what is a? A is what? 3. And this will give us minus what? 5 over 3. Now if you look at this, we have two equations. We have two values, which is saying 2 alpha minus beta and 2 beta minus alpha. Now you need to add the two of them. You can say let a be equals to, or let me use p, be equals to 2 alpha minus 1 over beta and q to be equals to 2 beta minus 1 over alpha. So for sum, you're going to add both of them. Look for p plus q, which is saying 2 alpha minus beta 1 over beta plus 2 beta minus 1 over what? Alpha. That is p plus q. Now this will now give us 2 alpha plus 2 beta minus 1 over beta minus 1 over alpha. 2 alpha plus 2 beta minus 1 over beta minus 1 over alpha. So what is common here? 2 is common. I'll be left with what? Alpha plus beta. Because 2 times alpha give it 2 alpha, 2 times beta give it 2 beta. What is common here? Minus. I bring out the minus, right? So I'll be left with 1 all over beta plus 1 over what? Alpha. Are we good? So from here, 2 into bracket alpha plus beta minus, I have this, so I'll look for the LCM here. LCM here is what? Alpha beta or beta alpha, any of the two. Beta in here means beta cancel beta, remaining alpha. Alpha times 1 will give you alpha. plus alpha in here means beta. Beta times what is going to give us what? Beta. So this is what we are having, right? So from what we solved earlier, we discovered that alpha plus beta is 1 over 3. So whenever I see alpha plus beta, I'm going to put 1 over 3 to replace it. Minus, we discover alpha plus beta is also 1 over 3. So I can be having into bracket 1 over 3 divided by what? Alpha beta. What is alpha beta? Alpha beta is minus 5 over 3. Are we good? Because alpha beta divided by alpha plus beta divided by alpha beta is this. So from here we'll be having 2 all over 3 minus open bracket 1 over 3. If I change the divide to times, it will give me 3 over minus 5. So 3 will equate 3. So we'll be left with what? 2 over 3 minus what? 1 over 5. This negative times this one will become positive 1 over 5, right? So if we do our normal LCM, the LCM for this guy here will be what? 15. 3 in 15 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 in 15 is 3. 3 times 1 is what? 3. So we are going to be having 13 all over what? 15. That is 1. That is for sum. Now the next thing we'll be doing is here will be multiplication, right? That is product. So let's do for product. So for product, we'll be having PQ. So PQ is like saying 2 alpha minus 1 over beta, because our P is 2 alpha minus 1 over beta, multiplied by 2 beta minus 1 over alpha. So if you expand that, like I told you earlier, I can take this and I'll be having 2 alpha minus 1 over beta. I'll leave space 2 alpha minus 1 over beta. So I'll take one of these. This is 2 beta, and I'll take minus 1 over what? Alpha. Now from here, 2 times 2 is 4. Beta times alpha give you alpha beta. Minus 2 beta multiplied by 1 over beta. I take this and I multiply this. Right? So minus 2 alpha multiplied by 1 over what? Alpha. So minus times minus give you plus 1 times 1 is 1 all over alpha times beta will give you alpha beta. So from here we'll be having 4 alpha beta minus beta will equate beta. 2 times 1 will equate what? 2 minus alpha will equate alpha. 2 times 1 will equate what? 2 plus 1 over alpha beta. So in doing that, we should be having 4 into bracket alpha beta is minus 5 over 3 minus minus give you minus 4 plus 1 over alpha beta is what? 1. That will give me 1 over, that is 1 divided by what? Minus 5 over 3. So from here we'll be having 4 times 5 is 20. That is minus 20 over 3 minus 4 plus 3 plus what? This guy will give me 1 times 3 over negative 5. So if you move forward, or let's just use this side here. If I use here, I'll be having minus 20 over 3 minus 4 minus 3 over 5. So if you look for the LCM here is 15. 3 in 15 is 5. 5 times 20 is 100. Minus 1 in 15 is 15. 15 times 4 is 60. Minus 5 in 15 is 3. 3 times 3 is what? 9. So in the long run, we should be having minus 169 all over 15. So this is the product of both of them, right? So we should know that the required equation, let me remove this. We should know that the required equation will give us alpha square minus x of the sum plus the product. That again equals to what? Equals to 0. So we have x squared minus x. What is the sum? The sum is 13 over 15. So we have into bracket 13 over 15 plus what is the product? Product is minus 169 over 15 equals to 0. So we'll be having x squared minus 13x over 15 plus minus times plus give you minus 169 over 15 equals to 0. So we can still break that down if we want to. Look for the LCM here. Let's do it here. If you look for the LCM here, x squared minus 13x, x squared minus 13x over 15. Then we have minus 169 over 15 equals to 0. The LCM here is 15. It's like 1. 1 in 15 is 15. 1 in 15 is 15. 15 times x is 15x squared. Minus 15 in 15 is 1. 1 times will give you 13x. Minus 15 in 15 is 1. 1 times 169 will give 169. Equals to what? 0. So if I cross multiply, my 15x squared minus 13s minus 169 is equals to 15 times 0. So 15x squared minus 13x minus 169 is equal to what? 0. So this is my what? My equation. The equation that we are looking for. So thank you very much for watching.